From the flick of a light switch to the glow of our screens, electricity powers nearly every aspect of modern life. It's a presence so pervasive, we rarely pause to consider the intricate network that delivers it, or the fundamental tools that made it possible. This vast, interwoven grid, a marvel of engineering, rests on a foundation laid not by grand machines alone, but by the steady hands of countless individuals, equipped with tools they trusted implicitly. At the heart of this story, deeply etched into the very fabric of American infrastructure, is one name, Klein Tools, and its iconic Linemans pliers. Before the hum of the grid, the world operated on a different rhythm. Communication was slow, illumination came from flame, and industrial power relied on steam or muscle. The mid-19th century was a period of burgeoning innovation, however, with telegraph lines beginning to stitch across continents, followed swiftly by the promise of the telephone. These early technologies, though groundbreaking, presented new challenges, connecting, cutting, and securing countless miles of copper wire. The tools of the era were rudimentary, often improvised, and lacked the precision and durability needed for this demanding work. The genesis of Klein Tools, and indeed, the American power grid, traces back to Chicago in 1857. Mathias Klein, a German immigrant and master forger, ran a small workshop dedicated to crafting tools for shoemakers and other tradesmen. One fateful day, a telegraph lineman approached Klein with a broken plier jaw. It was a simple request: repair the tool. But the job was intricate, requiring a new matching jaw. While forging it, a second plier jaw, from the other side, also broke. Klein, with ingenuity born of necessity, forged an entirely new, complete plier to replace the original. This serendipitous sequence of events birthed an entirely new kind of tool. What Mathias Klein forged that day was more than just a replacement tool, it was the prototype for the modern Lineman's plier. Known then as the split-joint plier, its robust construction and precise jaws were perfectly suited for the tough, repetitive work of cutting and gripping wire. The telegraph lineman immediately recognized its superior quality and functionality. Word quickly spread among the burgeoning community of wire workers, from telegraphers to early telephone installers. Klein's workshop, initially a general forge, soon found itself specializing in this highly sought-after, indispensable tool, laying the groundwork for a legacy of innovation. The mid to late 19th century saw an explosion in communication infrastructure. Telegraph wires crisscrossed the nation, connecting cities and towns, followed by the equally transformative telephone network. Each mile of wire, each new connection, required countless cuts, twists, and splices. Linemen, working precariously from poles or across rooftops, needed tools that were not only effective but also durable enough to withstand constant use and the harsh elements. Klein's pliers became their trusted companion, simplifying complex tasks and ensuring reliable connections, playing a vital role in knitting together the rapidly expanding American landscape. As communication networks grew, another revolution was brewing: electric power. Thomas Edison's incandescent bulb, Nikola Tesla's AC current, and George Westinghouse's vision for widespread electrification sparked a new era. The challenge was immense, not just to generate electricity, but to distribute it safely and reliably to homes, businesses, and factories across vast distances. This transition from localized power to a sprawling grid demanded not just engineering brilliance, but also a massive workforce equipped with tools capable of handling higher voltages and larger gauge wires. Klein Tools, by then a recognized name in the wire trade, was uniquely positioned. The rapid expansion of the electrical grid in the late 19th and early 20th centuries created an unprecedented demand for specialized tools. Linemen, now dealing with live wires carrying dangerous currents, needed pliers that offered both precision and insulation, tools that wouldn't fail under pressure. Klein's commitment to quality control and robust design meant their pliers stood out. They weren't just tools, they were safety devices, trusted to make clean cuts, secure grips, and withstand the rigors of daily use in challenging environments. This unwavering reliability helped Klein pliers transition from a niche item to an industry standard, often simply referred to as Klein's by those who depended on them. The work of a lineman has always been fraught with danger. High above the ground, exposed to the elements, and in constant proximity to powerful currents, their lives often depended on the quality of their tools. A poorly made plier could slip, break, or even conduct electricity, with potentially fatal consequences. Klein Tools understood this intimately. Their dedication to forging high-quality, insulated handles and perfectly aligned jaws wasn't just about craftsmanship, it was about protecting the lives of the men and women who built and maintained the grid. For a lineman, a Klein plier wasn't merely a tool, it was a lifeline, a testament to trust and unwavering performance. From the very beginning, Klein Tools built its reputation on an uncompromising commitment to quality. Each plier began as raw steel, carefully selected for its strength and durability. The forging process, inherited from Mathias Klein's blacksmithing roots, was meticulously controlled, shaping the metal under immense pressure to achieve the desired form and temper. Grinding, machining, and heat treating followed, all precise steps ensuring that every plier had perfectly mated jaws, sharp cutting edges, and the resilience to endure decades of hard use. This focus on meticulous craftsmanship, passed down through generations, became the bedrock of the Klein legacy. The turn of the 20th century ushered in the age of mass production, and with it, the insatiable demand for electric power. Factories hummed with machinery, assembly lines moved products, and cities glowed, transforming the economic landscape of America. This monumental shift was entirely dependent on a robust electrical infrastructure. Klein Tools were there every step of the way, equipping the electricians and linemen who wired these new industrial complexes, installed power generators, and connected factories to the nascent national grid. Their pliers weren't just cutting wire, they were forging the very sinews of American industry. Throughout the early and mid-20th century, the American power grid underwent its most explosive growth. From urban centers to the farthest reaches of rural America, the goal was universal electrification. Government initiatives, private utility companies, and countless workers collaborated to string millions of miles of wire, erect millions of poles, and install transformers in every community. Klein Tools became ubiquitous during this period. In almost every lineman's belt, every electrical contractor's truck, you would find a pair of Klein pliers, an indispensable tool for a monumental task, solidifying its place as a cornerstone of American infrastructure development. The demands of two world wars further underscored the critical importance of a reliable power grid and the tools to build it. Factories shifted to wartime production, military bases required immediate and extensive electrification, and communication lines were vital for strategic command. Klein Tools rose to the occasion, ramping up production to meet national needs. Their pliers were not only used to maintain domestic infrastructure but also found their way overseas, aiding military electricians and engineers in establishing vital power and communication networks on the front lines and in support facilities. The tools, built for peace, proved equally indispensable for war. Following World War II, America experienced unprecedented growth. The rise of the suburbs, a booming consumer economy, and the proliferation of electrical appliances placed new and immense demands on the power grid. Thousands of new homes, shopping centers, and businesses needed to be connected. This era saw Klein Tools expand its product line, though the Lineman's plier remained its flagship. As the landscape changed, so did the types of electrical work, requiring new variations and specialized tools. Klein adapted, ensuring that every electrician and lineman had the right tool for the job, maintaining its status as the industry leader. By the mid-20th century, the Klein name was synonymous with quality in the electrical and utility trades. The distinct profile of their lineman's pliers, often adorned with the familiar Klein Tools logo, became an icon. It was a brand recognized instantly in toolboxes across the country, a symbol of professional craftsmanship and reliability. The very weight and feel of a Klein tool conveyed confidence, a silent promise of performance. This strong brand identity wasn't built through aggressive marketing, but through decades of consistent, superior product delivery, cementing Klein's place in the hearts and hands of working professionals. While the Lineman's plier remains the heart of Klein Tools, the company's evolution mirrored the growing complexity of electrical work. Recognizing the diverse needs of tradespeople, Klein expanded its product line to include screwdrivers, nut drivers, wire strippers, conduit benders, and ultimately, a comprehensive range of electrical testing equipment. every new product adhered to the same rigorous standards of durability and performance established by the original plier. This diversification allowed Klein to serve an even broader segment of the market, reinforcing its position as a holistic solution provider for electricians and linemen. Today, the American power grid is a vast, interconnected marvel, but much of its infrastructure is aging, with many components decades past their intended lifespan. Maintaining this colossal network, ensuring its reliability and safety, is a constant, monumental undertaking. Linemen and electricians continue to work tirelessly, often in hazardous conditions, repairing storm damage, upgrading systems, and preventing outages. For this critical work, the fundamental tools remain indispensable. Klein tools continue to be a staple in every professional's arsenal, trusted to perform under pressure, just as they have for over 160 years. The energy landscape is shifting dramatically, with a growing focus on renewable sources like solar and wind, and the development of smart grids for greater efficiency and resilience. This new era brings new challenges and new requirements for tools. Klein Tools is at the forefront of this transition, developing specialized equipment for solar panel installation, EV charging infrastructure, and the sophisticated electronics of smart grids. From tradition to innovation, the company continues to adapt, ensuring that the next generation of energy workers are equipped with the safest, most efficient tools to build the future of power. The skilled trades are more vital than ever, and training the next generation of electricians and linemen is paramount. Vocational schools and apprenticeship programs across the country teach essential skills, and consistently, Klein tools are among the first instruments placed in aspiring professionals' hands. Their durability means they can withstand the rigors of learning, and their reliability instills confidence from day one. By equipping these future builders of the grid, Klein Tools ensures that the legacy of quality and trusted performance continues, maintaining the crucial flow of electricity for generations to come. The story of the American power grid is a testament to human ingenuity, perseverance, and the collective effort of millions. Yet, behind the towering poles and humming substations lies the often unseen legacy of a single company, born from a broken plier in a Chicago forge. Klein Tools didn't just make pliers, they forged a bond of trust with the tradespeople who built a nation. Their commitment to quality, their enduring designs, and their constant innovation have ensured that from the very first spark of electricity to the most advanced smart grid, Klein Tools has been there, connecting us all. From the humble origins of a blacksmith's shop in 1857 to the global brand it is today, Klein Tools has played an indispensable, if often unacknowledged, role in shaping the modern world. Their iconic Lineman's pliers, born of an accidental invention, became the standard by which countless connections were made, wires laid, and power delivered. This is more than a story about tools, it's a narrative about progress, reliability, and the enduring impact of quality craftsmanship on an entire civilization. The American power grid stands as a monument to many things, but undeniably, it stands as a testament to the legacy of Klein Tools.